video is brought to you by Dusty Vaquero. Punchy, poetic, pure.
Well, you tell me. I mean, we can call that good if you want. I can do something on my grandpa's if you want, or whatever. Okay. Papa never would let anybody play the guitar with him because he couldn't sing any better than I can. And if nobody's playing the guitar, you never could tell how far off key he was singing. So I'll just try to do. He's got one. He had a song called "Real Cowboy Life" that I just related to because I don't know. I just liked it. From about 1911 till about 1920, Tom Mix used to come to Prescott, and he would round up all the local cowboys to be extras in his movies. Then they moved up. It rained too much then, and they moved to Hollywood after the 20s, and that was the end of everybody's chance to be in the movies. But I'm sure that's where this song came from. But anyways, I'd like to do it because of all the stuff that he did. It's closer to. It just speaks to me. We'll see. Real cowboy life. You have heard these cowboy stories about their life so wild and free. I expect that you could tell me what a cowboy's life should be. Oh, he rescues lovely maidens and he shoots the rustlers down. He wears a fancy outfit and he paints up every town. You can see him in the movies. He's a highfalutin swell, riding ringtail pintos and always raising hell. But now let me tell you something about this cowboy life so free. It ain't no bed of roses, you can take a tip from me. No, there ain't no handsome cowboys nowhere I've ever been. For a real top-notch vaquero is just homelier than sin. And all cowboys have their troubles, a few of which I'll name, to show you that cow punching is a mighty sorry game. When the roundup starts in April, the first job you undertake is to shoe up all your horses till you think your back will break. And now then you can be a center or a Remy, if you will. A center, that's a buckaroo riding a single rig saddle. A Remy's riding a double rig saddle like a rimfire cartridge. Remy's are tied off hard and fast. The buckaroos dallying on long ropes. Big controversy then as to what the better method was. I don't believe that's been resolved today. You do see people mixing everything up, but anyways. Now then you can be a center or a Remy, if you will. It don't make any difference, you will have your troubles still. When you take your dallywelties, you can lose a lot of hide. But if you fail to get 'em, you have surely got to ride. Or you tie her hard and solid and then throw away the slack. If your steer should hub a sapling, you are sure to lose the pack. When you get a wild bunch drifting straight down for the home corral, there will something spook the leaders and your whole bunch go to hell. You build to an Orahana for to tie him in a rush. Orahana comes from the Spanish word oreja, for ear. In our country, we earmark everything we brand because there's lots of brush and stuff, and if cows are bushed up, sometimes you can't see a brand. Sometimes you can't see a brand in the winter if their hair is real long, but you can see an earmark. If a cow's sticking her head out of the bushes, you can see if they're got an earmark or not. The state of Arizona has always claimed all Orahanas. If there's anything that's not sucking a cow, you're supposed to give them to the state. But any self-respecting cowman always views an Orahana like an unexpected stock dividend that they are honor-bound to cash in by catching and putting their brand on. You build to an Orahana for to tie him in a rush, but your pony turns a knocker and he throws you in the brush. And now your long ears in the thicket, your dogs are plumb give out, and the only thing that you can do is cuss and cry and shout. And as you ride away and leave him, you can hear the critter bawl. You know some feller'll get him, for the road here comes next fall. Then you have a real hard winter. Your cows all try to die. You ride out every morning, and to lift them up you try. You can get one by the handle, lift and heave and strain. With a mighty awful struggle, you can tail her up again. You try to leave her standing, but she charges you in high. Then she breaks down in the middle, so you leave her there to die. On the range there's not a yearling that is fat enough for meat. You're all burned out on bacon, and the beans ain't fit to eat. When you've cowboyed for a lifetime, here is all 'twill do for you. Some busted ribs and shoulders, and a hip knocked down or two. If you ever have a youngster, and he wants to foller stock, the best thing you could do for him is brain him with a rock. Or, if rocks ain't very handy, you could shove him down a well. Do not let him be a cowboy, for he's better off in hell. And you may swear you'll never ride again. You know you will not fail, till you hear a caviata come a-jingling down the trail. Then you pack up all your soogans, and you prepare to pull your freight, for you know you're just a cowboy, and your head ain't screwed on straight. Real cowboy life, Gail Gardner. There you go.